Hello ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? My name is JD and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone Plunder game. And in today's video I'm actually gonna talk about one of the best duo victories that I've had here in this game mode. So as you can see here at the beginning, we're actually starting off with 3 teammates, and this was kind of the golden standard like before, because you were always playing trios, or you had a time that you were actually playing with squads or quads, however it was called in Call of Duty. But right now Plunder is a duo game type. So I'll discuss really quick somewhere later in this video what my opinion on duos Plunder is. But right now I'm just gonna discuss its gameplay a little bit and actually gonna explain to you why I'm calling this a insane duo victory. So I'm starting here with 2 friends of mine, like 2 real life friends, and we're always starting with the same type of looting strategy. So I see a few people are dropping in, trying to get some kills, trying to get, you know, whatever I can to make sure that in the long run it's gonna be a little bit more quiet here in this area. But you know, I pick up 1 kill, that's kind of the only kill that I could pick up, and now I'm just gonna start my normal looting round and everyone is just doing their normal task. In this video you will actually see us reaching about 1 million in cash, and after that one of our teammates actually having a memory issue on his game, on his PlayStation. And it's actually something that has occurred to me like pretty much like a handful amount of times, like maybe 5 times. Like right now on PlayStation, haven't really played Plunder that much recently, but I'm still a top 50 Plunder player, even though I haven't really tried to go for the leaderboard in the past like week or so. But it's kind of an issue that sometimes occurs to people, and it's kind of really a problem, right? You have the memory issue, but there is also the developer issue or the developer error, something along those lines. And it's bothering, to be honest. Like in this game as well, like our teammate kind of just gets thrown out of this game like literally in the last 3 or 4 minutes, which just sucks for his leaderboard. But besides of that, like it just sucks that he's been in the game for so long, he's been helping us at least a little bit, and then he just doesn't get any reward for it. So in this case, we reach about 1 million in cash. Our teammate got about 260,000 of that, I would say. So he did definitely help out, but after that, like even without the help of our teammate, we would have won by so much that it's actually, you know, quite valid, I would say, to call this a duo victory. So in this case, I'm still looting the same area as I'm always looting, and you will see in some time I'm probably gonna get challenged. So one of our teammates actually died. You know, I can see on the map where one of our enemies is, like the cash leader, but we're also the cash leaders, right? Like I got the most money here, so pretty sure that I'm marked on the map as well. So these enemies are gonna be coming after me for sure. Like I'm confident they'll come after me, and you can see they're on the streets and they're gonna be chasing me. So I'm gonna try to play this out as well as I can. And while all of this is happening, I'm just gonna give my opinion on duo Plunder. So in general, I'm not that big of a fan of it. So it's quite fun to play with 2 players or probably even solo at the time when the Plunder playlist was still a quads or a trio type of game mode. And that's all fun and games, and it's just nice to have a challenge. But whenever you're playing duos right now, you still have to reach 1 million in cash before you're gonna go to the time limit of like 3 or 4 minutes. And to be honest, in my opinion, let me see if I actually pick up that cash here. Yeah, I do. So in my opinion, games are just gonna be way too long. That's the problem, in my opinion, that they're putting into this game mode right now. Like Warzone has really long games. If you want to win a Warzone match, you're gonna have about like a game experience of like 25-30 minutes, like something along those lines. That's just a really long game, right? But when you're playing Plunder, when people weren't that good at the game mode, like at the beginning, it was quite normal that games would actually last like 20 minutes. Like that was normal. And to be honest, when a game is completely new, that's not a problem, right? Like people have to learn more about it, there is a learning curve to it, and it's fine that at the beginning matches are just long and maybe just a bit shorter than Warzone games or Battle Royale games. But right now, what you're doing is you're making a game mode that was originally meant to be a trios or quads game mode. You're actually making it into a duos game mode, but you're keeping the same rule set. And that's an issue, because games are going to be way too long, and games are going to be having the same length as a battle royale game. And in that case, it's gonna be most likely a game mode that's gonna extinct at some point, because people feel like, oh, I got like 30 minutes to play, I don't want to stick on only playing one match, I want to play like 2 or 3 games, let's, you know, play some games of Plunder. But that whole type of experience is just gonna be gone, and to me, that's really a shame. Like, I really am not too happy with that. So in this game, for example, as well, like, this video is 11 minutes long, and that's perfect for this. It's perfect for having a topic, just discussing a few things. It's completely fine to actually have a gameplay of 11 minutes long, and you can see, like, there is still 24 minutes left, so we were about 5 minutes into this game, and we almost reached 1 million in cash. That's completely fine. You're gonna have a gameplay experience of just over 10 minutes, most likely, when you're with a team like my team here, right? Like, very often when you're playing solo or whatever, you're gonna have an experience of like 15 minutes before you reach the final end mark. And here this engagement is quite interesting because, you know, like, as I said, we've been playing for like 5-6 minutes at this point. If I lose this engagement, if I die, we're not gonna have 1 million, right? So that's gonna be a problem because I lose my cash, but I win the gunfight, so we get the money. But in the new game mode, in duos, you're gonna have to get like these type of wins in engagements like all the time. Like, you're gonna have like 10 engagements, you're gonna have to win all of them. Otherwise, you're gonna lose so much cash, it's, you know, just gonna take way too long. And that to me is kind of something that I'm afraid for, that it might be the downfall of Plunder, and yeah, that would be very, very unfortunate. So here in this gameplay, you can see our teammate is still here, but at this point he lagged out. At this point you can see he'll disconnect. Here, there you go. He actually disconnected there, and in general he did help us with actually accomplishing 1 million in cash. So in that case, it's not really a duo victory, right? But as you can see, like, he helped until we had like 1.1 million or something, right? Then after that, he only got 7,500 in cash, and he didn't really help in us getting more money. But we're gonna hit 2.3 million in total in this gameplay. So just the duos, just Hyperica and I, we're gonna hit like over 2 million in cash, which is just really, really good. But once again, it was a trio, it was a trio game mode, it was a trio gameplay, and that extra 260,000 in cash over teammate was definitely helpful in order to actually get as much money to be able to get to 1 million as quick as possible, so that we would be kind of safe to actually go out and actually try to get as much money in the last 3 or 4 minutes in this gameplay. But now that that whole option is gone, because you only can play with 2 players, games are just gonna take way too long. And that's, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm probably gonna give you a review about this in about 1 or 2 weeks, but I'm not too excited about it. So here in the game you can see like, whenever enemies are chasing us, or whenever enemies are kind of near to us, and you can see that we are leading by quite a lot, as you could see, or as you can see here, like, we have double the points of the number 2, then it's always fun to just go for more kills, right? It's always fun to just challenge as many enemies as possible. You're just gonna get better in the game. Like, that's what it's about, you know? You want to win, but once you actually win some games, and once you're capable of like literally winning each and every single game that you're playing, it's always good to try to improve even more, to actually challenge, you know, 1 versus 3s or 1 versus 2s or something along those lines. So there you can see I tried to get some kills, they didn't really pay attention to me, so yeah, nothing really happening there. Here in this case, some enemies do end up chasing me. I'm just gonna go for the kill here. I'm not too sure if there is gonna be another teammate, but since he dropped his cash so quick, I'm not really expecting that. And he dropped quite a lot of money, so we picked up quite a bit more there. Just another really quick opinion on the game. As you can see, we reached over 2 million right now, and we right now have like 2.1 million. Very likely that the reason why they changed Plunder to a duos game mode is that originally they probably planned on making it only a game mode in which people could maybe get to 2 million maximum within that certain amount of time. But apparently it turned out that very often people are getting 2.2, 2.3, or like our record, which is like a 2.7 million gameplay. and probably that wasn't what they were intending to do, right? So with that being said, if you make duos, it's gonna be more complicated to actually go over the 2 million. But still, I think after accomplishing 2 million in cash, they should do something. Maybe make the gameplay even longer. Give the people that actually reach the 2 million an extra bonus. Say, okay, now you reach 2 million, it's not 1 times 1.5 in cash, it's times 2.0. And maybe add like 1 or 2 more minutes so that people can actually gain even more cash. And maybe when they reach 3 million, give them another bonus, you know, so that people can actually increase and improve, even like during one match, quite a lot of points on leaderboard. That would be really insane. So that was it. This video is 30 seconds, you know, 30 seconds left into this video. You're gonna see the leaderboard here, you're gonna see the scoreboard, and that's pretty much just about it. I do 1.2 million by myself. My teammate has 800,000, so we do over 2 million. And yeah, pretty good game. That was it for today. See you guys next time again. My name is JD. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.